So the beginning of this game and the beginning of this recording may be lost footage. Don't know. I'll re-update you. I'm having a stellar season. You can see by the stats. If it is lost footage, I will put it at the end of this video with no commentary. I'm having a stellar season. 25 home runs, 58 RBIs. I'm top 3 in RBIs, leading in home runs. Not having as great as a stolen base season, but I'm still going to get my 20-20, hopefully 30-30, maybe even 40-40 off. And I am leading in the Cy Young with 9 wins, 0 losses, and this is another shutout performance I was pitching that I just got benched for. And I hit a homer in this game. Having a stellar game. Jose Altuve also on an 18-game hitting streak. My teammate.
Throw to first in time.
And they got me.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder.
Panzuski with his 15th win of the season in this one.
Yeah, really showing why
This is 15th win. It's my turn.
He's a competitor out there on the mound, and it's rare to see him have an absolute clunker of an outing.
Crushed it. Good game had by all. I'm going to do this series. I think it's a 1-1 with Tampa. Do one more game, and then, because I'm putting that footage at the end regardless, this will be pretty quick.
Zelda Panzuski ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, Zelda.
Go for extra base hit here. Already down 1-0. Cody Bradford
back to work
on the mound.
Panzuski went deep in his most recent game.
Hit homer last game, as I said.
That one down the line, and foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Oh man, that would have been what a dot strike.
Just foul. Next one misses.
2-2.
And it's 2-2. And that's
3-2. Walk me, please. I think I just got points for a long at bat. Oh, that was my meatball.
Again, and it remains 3-2.
Smacked it
To left. That's a base hit.
for a single, not an extra base hit like I said.
Late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
The first baseman, Kyle.
Worked it.
Manzardo.
And now
I'm gonna get that base no matter what.
Kyle Manzardo. Runner on the move. Now here's a flare off the bat.
Awful.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Takes it himself. Quick recovery from the miss.
That's not my fault.
Pays off for the out.
The center fielder, Jake.
You should have just struck out.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
No swing.
Started after it.
You're alive.
Hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. That one's
1-1.
upstairs,
Okay.
ball 1.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the
If you want to, okay, if you want to call that, you can call
There's
that.
a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's hard hit on the line.
Right to the center fielder though.
Young Snags it, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a
That was a strike. But I'll take it. 1-0.
In the box with one away as he takes ball one. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Handzuski with a homer in his last game. So
Oh, way too low.
Makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Not close with that
2-2.
one. And the count is even 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I don't like this pitcher.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Ripped to short. Whips it to mound.
Shouldn't have swung at that.
And there's two away. 2 on, 1 out. Handzuski getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Pitches
Oh my
out for a
goodness.
strike.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
This one in the air.
Good location. Good, decent location.
Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Oh, the Rays scored 6 runs. What happened? All right, we're out of there. We got a single at least. We got on base.
Zelda Handzuski.
Handzuski.
Swing and a miss.
Hello.
Strike one.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside
Come on,
the zone
Joe.
and trust it.
Next offering misses.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Young
Decent contact.
makes the grab, and that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0.
All right, man.
2 on, 2 outs.
Okay, chance to put some runs on the board. Come on, Joe.
Late
Joe, what are we doing?
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Strike 2, and there's
Oh,
a
two.
real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And the right-hander deals. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone
2-2.
because that's where you get hurt.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That misses the
3-2.
shot, and it's 3-2.
Oh, that was a strike. So I'm glad we got down to that. All right, easy walk.
that sets up a really
Load the
big
bases.
bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Kyle Manzardo up next for the Astros.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. Astros leave them loaded, and we're still
Didn't even do anything with it, but I got on base.
One out, bases empty.
For the Astros, the designated hitter, Zelda Kanzuski.
All right, let's do it, Yelber.
Outside. Ball
Yelber.
Hanzuski goes 5 feet 11 inches, 255 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The next offering misses,
2-0.
and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the
Oh, and now the
count,
ticker's messed up.
The success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-1. That was an awful swing.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
That 2-seam ate me alive.
The Astros trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Decent.
Young.
Drop.
Got it. Really
What a run out from the center fielder.
catch. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend,
I don't know if I got a hit streak going, but if I do, this is my last chance.
ready to deal the next pitch.
And that was my money ball.
And that one
Come on, Yelber. Oh, the ticker's still messed up. Damn.
looked like it was a
I like looking at that.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
breaking ball.
2-2 count.
inside. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it
2-2.
away.
Eight-game lead in the West for us.
Swing and a drive. deep
Decent.
right field. Taylor ranging back. onto
Right to the
track,
right fielder.
and makes the catch.
Decent. But 0 for day. If I had a hit streak, it's over now. And for whatever reason, they were talking about my teammate, not me. That's the end of that series. And with that, I think that'll end our mid-series check-in. It was short, but, you know, you got some footage coming after this with the, what am I talking about? Oh, the game. Yeah. That pitching. The start of that game. I'm going to get that to you somehow, somewhere. Thank you for watching the Zay Hovah pitching, or the Zay Hovah mid-season update. I'll see you at the All-Star break in a month. Peace.
baseball from the Lone Star State. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around it. This organization just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Zelda Hanzuski. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Jacob Young leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Lopez in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Nick Gonzalez next to hit for the Rays. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Joe Adele. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
That one ripped way back there. And that one is off the wall. Here comes Gonzalez. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And misses inside. A sliding stop at short. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And a foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cole has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now Braden Taylor. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
No score here in the second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Zelda Hanzuski. Alcantara back to work.
Ball,
Hanzuski
that's out.
launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Isaac making his debut in the middle of the season after missing out on the opening day roster. I don't think anyone surprised the former first-rounder made it to this level. It was more a question of when and not if, Siggy. Right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, as you say, Boog, it's something we've been waiting for him to get here. We knew all along it was going to happen.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Fouled off. He was late. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Sanchez makes the grab. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 7,
Joe Adell, next to hit for the Rays. Doubled his first time up.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one upstairs. On the ground, right side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they go quietly there, and midway in the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fought off foul. Check swing, called strike. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
Now that the designated hitter.
Braden Taylor will hit next. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing at a ground ball. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Tyrone Taylor next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Dyken Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. Sliced hard but foul. And the righty deals. Towards first, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Into center and a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. Xavier Isaac with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Gonzalez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Astros 2. 1 out, bases empty.
For the Astros, the designated hitter,
Faedo in his 3rd season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Hanzuski matched a homer in his last game. And there's a ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to 3rd. Did not go. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike.
Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. Safe at 2nd, and that was not close. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first in time.
up next for the Astros. The
Solo
catcher.
runner at 3rd, 2 outs. And now, Yainer Diaz. Hot shot to 3rd. Zips it to 1st. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3, the Rays nothing. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Joe Adell. Hanzuski back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Here's the 0-2. To the right side. Manzardo takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Austin Wells. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside low, ball 1. Outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. Strikeout number 8.
The third
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Slice down the right side. And a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome back,
Astros,
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock Burke.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hanzuski now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Ball one there.
1-1.
Missed with a
That's a ball.
changeup, and a count 2-1.